So Ramy just got signed to Sony ATV on a big publishing deal, which is pretty amazing. And Ramy's one of our former students. He started here as a up and coming guy. And actually, the first day I met Ramy, he played me some of his music.
The whole interview was talking about, you do anything else? And I was like, I make beats. He was like, play me some beats. So and then it went from there.
And as soon as I heard his beats, I said, oh my God, this kid is like a golden goose. Excuse my language, but a golden goose, right? So I was like, hey man, I want to help you. I can't promise you anything, but like just let's trust each other, let's grind, and let's try to get there. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of put his trust in me, and a little less than 5 years later, he signed to Sony ATV. And once was a student, now is he's a 6-time platinum producer. 6-time, right? You got six time? Put a date on it. 2 times. Yosemite's 2 times. Drip Harder is 1, and what was the other one? 5 times platinum producer.
This is mine.
Just being in the building, people I built relationships with this being in this, studio or this facility or whatever. It's just crazy, like how, just
taking off.
Yeah, it took off. I was at the recording, got to recording connection, like I said, off the rip. Like, I don't know what it was, like me and Rick just hit it, like, when I played him my stuff, we just hit it off. And the next thing you know, he just like, hey man, like just pull up to the studio. But I was still doing the program, so I was learning recording and all other kinds of stuff. But most of the time, like after the session would be done, like the class or whatever would be done, I would just stick around and make beats in the rooms and just work. And then like the next thing you know, like an artist would walk by and be like, hey, like whose beat is this? And I'm like, nobody's beat. Like, and then just like, hey, can I have it? So I just, I would just little stuff like that. It just led up to like one thing led to another. So it was just crazy and weird how everything was happening. It was just, I don't even know. But so I finished the program and then just kept doing what I was doing here. Like, Rick was just like, hey, just come every day, do what you gotta do. Like, and it just kept growing and growing. Like it didn't, happen overnight or anything. It took a long, I still feel like my journey hadn't began. Or,
we're just starting.
In a sense.
We're very lucky in the sense that there's always something going on here, right? There's always something going on in the video department. There's always something going on with the production. There's always something going on in the recording studio as services, right? Then on top of that, Ramy and Ross, which is another one of our producers, they kind of, have taken a liking to this kid by the name of Makana, and we're developing him. So on top of them working with outside, national artists, they're in here cooking up with him and trying to build him and us develop him to where we can get him signed and make him a national name and a national artist. So there's always stuff going on. Top of that, we have, artists by the name of Noe J. We have so many different people that we're constantly working with, and we're making the production team with him even bigger now that, Ramy kicked in the door for us. Now we're signing even more producers to, put under him and, get more work out there and more content and more this and more that. It's just, it's endless. So, when you're dealing with all these things day in and day out, it's like a blur.
Yeah.